Basically, as the entertainment industry and technology become more advanced, TV shows have ability to create more realistic depictions of historical events, allowing creator freedom to explore even more of the past on screen. In 21st century, some of the best television series have been historical dramas like Vikings and Spartacus, or largely inspired by the past like Game of Thrones. Medieval influence for fans of TV genre, streaming platforms are the best place to find these series. And Netflix in particular has a lot to offer. Here are plenty of great television shows of people looking for a new historical period drama to being. The more historical context, check out the list of best historical drama that true to life or best award-winning historical movies. Number 10, Outlander 2014. Outlander actually explores several time periods throughout the sessions, but the majority of story take place in Scotland in 17. Following Catherine Wallis as a former World War II nurse Claire Ronald, the show stars in 1945 while she is on a honeymoon trip with her husband Frank Randolph until the encounter with Standing Stone at the Craig Nardun sends Claire back to 1743. Outlander has been going for 5 sessions now, the amazing series, so if you haven't checked it out, now's the time. Number 9, Kingdom 19. Coming from South Korea, the television series Kingdom became a global hit for Netflix when it first premiered in 2019. The show is set in fictional version of classic Joseon period like beginning of 1600s at the center of story in Prince Lee Chang, whose kingdom turns to chaos after the convening political enemies attempt to keep the king that secret by the using a mythical resonance plant on him which turn him into the rabid diseases zombies. Kingdom has plenty of action and intense zombie-based scenes while also depicting layered drama based around the politics of the period time and Prince Chang Kingdom. Honestly, this is another series that everyone needs to check out and they might as well catch up before season 3 finally arrives. Number 8, Versailles 2015. As the title suggested, Versailles is all about the city of Versailles and particularly the construction of beautiful place of Versailles as the commissions by Kings 14th of France. Said as the after 1667 the people of France have begun to turn against the monarchy, so King 14 played by the George Bergden decided to move the French court, the centers of politics and high class in France, to Versailles where he has a huge elaborate state built. Versailles has 3 seasons total available to watch now. Number 7, Peaky Blinders 2013. Starring a cast of brilliant actors that include Cillian Murphy, Paul Anderson and late Helen McCrory, who sadly died of cancer earlier this year. Peaky Blinders is easily one of the Netflix best original series. The show is set in Birmingham, England right after the World War I, focusing on illegal activities of the Shelby and Irish-Romanian gangster family led by Murphy, Thomas Shelby, who have big plans to expand their influence. Of course, there are lots of people worrying of the control on England, but the Shelby never backed down. A lot of characters and stories inspired by real life figures and events of the period, and the series has earned critical acclaim. Number 6, Bridgerton 2020. Although you are probably already familiar with the Netflix original hit series Bridgerton, the show is period comedy drama created by Chris Van Dusen and produced by Shonda Rhimes. The show is set the Regency era London during the social sessions when young women eligible to marry are present to society. The first season of Bridgerton was generally praised by critics, especially due to the racially diverse casting, and second season is on this way. Number 5, The Last Kingdom 2015. The Last Kingdom is a historical drama about the formation of England from the 9th century. Beyond telling the fictional story of the man named Hathred, played by the Alexander Draymond, born in Anglo-Saxon, who is adopted by Danes. Also known as the Vikings, the youth as an adaptation member, a lots of Danes lack trust in the Untitled, making him the outcast in the new home. The Anglo-Saxon won't take him back due to his time with the Danes. The Last Kingdom has plenty of exciting battles, allies and enemies, and handsome warriors to incent pretty much anyone. Number 4, The Crown 16. Already well known, The Crown is an award-winning series about the life of Queen Elizabeth II, starting from her youth and ascensions of the throne of England. Every 2 seasons features a time jump and a whole new cast, with Queen Elizabeth being played by the Claire Foy and Olivia Colman, and now Imelda Staunton. Other recognizable names who have starred in this cast include Matt Smith, Helena Bonham Carter, Vincent Kirby, Tobias Menzies, Jordan Harris, John Lithgow and Gillian Anderson all play major roles. Quite a few of the main cast have won Emmy and Golden Globes for their performance. The show has been praised for its depiction of the royal family and the great series for those who are particularly interested in British history. Number 3. Rebellion 2016. A dramatization of events surrounding the 1916 Easter Rising Rebellion showcased the birth of modern Ireland. The series focuses on a group of friends from Dublin, Belfast and the London and follows how they each play crucial and sometimes conflict roles in Ireland quest and independence. Featuring excellent performance, Rebellion shines a light on a piece of history that has often been overlooked. Number 2. The Empress 2022. Philipp Fronstein and Davrim Lengau star in The Empress, a German romance about Emperor Franz Joseph and Austria-Hungary. Heads up Berthrotel, the sister of Elizabeth von Wettelbach, Princess of Bavaria. Creature Katharina Essen and Lena Settle implies the young woman in the story of the Empress, learning into this woman's quest for the love and the power through family motivation and strategic actions. Exploring an overlooked time in the history, The Empress reveals a progressive journey which, although enhance a likely fictional and extra-rated drama, navigation the trajectory of the European politics. Number 1. Vikings Valhalla 2022. When the Viking first premiered on the History Channel, it was a violent and exciting look into the ancient Scandinavians following the legendary Ragnar Lothbrok. Vikings Valhalla is the sequel series of the fellow American favorites Vikings Leif Erikson, set over 100 years after the events of the first series. The Scandinavian culture has now the mix with the English and the Valhalla, bringing its culture clashes between Viking as well as religion tension. Depicting historical event, the show sets up what will likely be an exciting journey for a new generation of the readers.